Hello everyone and welcome back. Can you guys believe that a new Miss South Africa has been crowned and so much new information came out during the course of the show last night that I thought we have to discuss this. Now, if you haven't already, I would suggest that you go and watch my official Miss South Africa reaction video, which I posted at 1 a.m. last night. After Miss South Africa concluded, of course, I immediately started work because I was just so excited. So my official reaction has been up a while and you can go and watch that if you want to as well. But in this video, I wanted to just sort of chit chat about the show a little bit, but also the information that came out. So first of all, the very first bomb that was dropped on us was that the Miss South Africa organization will be following suit with the Miss Universe organization and start to allow married women, pregnant women, and women who already have children, or women who have all of the above, you understand? And to me, that was really interesting because, as we all know, South Africa does not only hold the license to Miss Universe, they also hold the license to Miss World and Miss Supranational. And Miss World and Miss Supranational very much do not allow married women, pregnant women, and women with children yet. So I wonder how in the future the Miss South Africa organization is going to navigate this. How they are going to be appointing their delegates. Let's say a woman who is married with children wins. Obviously, that woman will automatically have to go to Miss Universe because the other two pageants do not allow such women yet. But then let's say all of the top 5 are women who fit into one of these categories. Then who is going to Miss World and Miss Supranational? It's just a bit vague and confusing at the moment. I just think that if this is going to be in effect, I don't know how they are going to keep it under control in a way that most of the top 5 still qualify for Miss World and Miss Supranational. But like I said in my video about Miss Universe changing their rules, I am not sure how many married, pregnant, or women with children we're actually going to be seeing at Miss Universe. But it's different for Miss South Africa because I do think we will be seeing a lot of married women, women with children, and perhaps even pregnant women competing for Miss South Africa. I do think that within the next year, when this rule takes effect, we are going to be seeing a lot of candidates like that who will automatically be disqualified from Miss World and Miss Supranational. Now, of course, I am all in favor of giving women the choice, to compete at Miss South Africa, whether or not they have children or not, whether or not they're married, whatever. It doesn't really bother me that much because, Miss South Africa is not necessarily Miss Universe. You can still be Miss South Africa and balance your personal life quite fine. When you're Miss Universe, it's a bit of a different story because then you're in a different country and you have so much more to do all over the world. Whereas if you're only Miss South Africa, you are still staying sort of local most of the time. But anyway, so that is my concern with the Miss South Africa organization starting to allow these women as well, just because if Miss South Africa only held the license to Miss Universe, this would be completely understandable, but they also hold the license to Miss World and Miss Supranational, and I especially don't see Miss World starting to allow married women and pregnant women and stuff like that anytime soon. So I definitely thought that was interesting. It's neither a positive nor negative thing for me. I'm quite apathetic to this. I'm the type of person, I'm a Virgo, okay, so I'm just worrying about the logistics of how this will work, how they will plan around the fact that not every pageant that they send women to allow married women, pregnant women, and women with children. I'm just wondering how they will navigate that. Let me know your thoughts. And then also we got the news that they are going to make an attempt to have the crowned Miss South Africa represent South Africa at all. Yes, 3 of the licenses that they hold. And this is just an insane concept to me, given that in 2019, Miss Supranational, Miss Universe and Miss World were all held in December. Now granted, the, plague has ruined things a bit when it comes to the timeline of these pageants, because nowadays I think the Miss Supranational organization, since they're usually going to be held in the Northern Hemisphere, I think they do prefer having their pageant in the summer months, which, is June, July, August, around there. And with Miss World, obviously their month of preference is December, but then again, last year December, Miss World was postponed because plague broke out among their contestants in Puerto Rico. And so for that reason, there are rumors that Miss World 2023 or Miss World 2022, listen, Miss World's titles is all messed up as well. I don't even know, is this woman Miss World 2021 or 2022? Let me know. And I've heard that Miss World is going to be held only next year as well. So also not this December, but probably in March of next year or February of next year. And then obviously Miss Universe, they will never change, okay? They gave poor Andrea Metza a 7-month reign, but they were no, we draw the line. Our month is December, and that's that. So Miss Universe, Miss World, and Miss Supranational, I do think are going to be held at different times in different months throughout the past year, which will probably allow Ndavi, who is the new Miss South Africa, to be representing South Africa at each and every one of these pageants. But now, the Miss South Africa organization, guys, they change up their things so much. We had the triplet thing for a while, and then we also had that one year where they crowned a Miss World South Africa and a Miss Universe South Africa. And then this year they changed it up again with having a top 2, having that first runner-up be clear just in case. But chances are they're going to be changing this again, because I think Miss World will go back to being held in December, probably within the next 2 years. And then I don't know whether or not Miss Supranational will go back to being held in December, who knows. But the chances are that, at one point there are going to be situations where the crowned Miss South Africa cannot physically be at all of these pageants. They didn't crown Ayanda necessarily as first runner-up, and they didn't crown Lebogang as second runner-up officially, but it is implied that these are the runners-up, although they will not be referred to as that, if that makes sense. Anyway, a lot of people I know have been saying that the Miss South Africa organization really should just follow suit with Benin Filipinas and just crown Miss Universe South Africa, Miss World South Africa, and Miss Supranational South Africa, all in one setting, and then all 3 of these women can be Miss South Africa. I don't know about that, to be honest. I think, I would really prefer if all 3 international pageants were held at different times, forever, inevitably. But unfortunately, like I said, it is inevitable for Miss World to return to, being held in December, 2 weeks apart from Miss Universe. And for that reason, it's really an impossibility for South Africa to keep this up. But I do think it is clever for them to be sending their winner to all 3 international pageants, because you guys know, I've mentioned this before, especially about Julia Morley. There are a lot of rumors in the industry that Julia Morley does not like it when countries send their first runner-up to her pageant, okay? Because she sees her pageant, supposedly, as the best of the best of the best in the world. And I suppose I understand where these rhetorics are coming from. I mean, I would also be sort of like, okay, so you're sending your winner to that person, but now I'm getting like the second runner-up. Okay, I see where you're coming from. But yes, so that is the plan for Ndavi this year. And oh my gosh, I was so excited to be seeing Lalela at Miss South Africa. She and Harnaaz had their little reunion. Of course, they competed together at Miss Universe 2021, where Lalela got second runner-up. Harnaaz looked so amazing in that red dress. Oh my goodness. Gotta give help. As far as the show itself, oh my gosh, I feel like it's not even necessary anymore to compliment Miss South Africa when they put on an amazing show, because at this point, it's kind of expected, okay? We do not expect anything different. As usual, Anele was hilarious. I'm so glad that they only had one host this year. Anele just, this woman made me laugh. I absolutely love her. I know a lot of people don't like her. Guys, I love Anele. She has such great personality. She has, such knowledge of South African sort of culture and humor that she put into effect at Miss South Africa. And I love that. She just came across as being very natural, very authentic. I love Anele, and I want Anele to be hosting Miss South Africa forever and ever and ever. And yes, guys, so I think that the Miss South Africa organization are still trying to figure things out in terms of, they're trying to accept Miss Universe's rules, but I do not think that they have completely maybe, settled on a plan of what to do for the other two pageants yet. I do think that South Africa, guys, as a little side note, I do think that we're gunning for a Miss Universe crown this year. Nothing to do with Ndavi, but the organization, their behavior itself. While I was watching Crown Chasers, Stephanie was sort of using Miss Universe's slogan a lot of the time, which is beautifully confident. They've changed it recently from confidently beautiful to beautifully confident. And she used that multiple times. And also now the fact that they have accepted Miss Universe's new rules, even though they're very controversial and do not fit into the other licenses that Miss South Africa hold, I do think that South Africa, the Miss South Africa organization in general, might be gunning for that Miss Universe title super, super hard this year. But that's all I have to say. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Let me know what you guys think about the new Miss South Africa. Please let me know what you guys thought about the things that I discussed in this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.